It is time for the Europa League. Dun, 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 dun. Down, 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 down. Here it is, Europa League prediction time, preview time, and we're just going to kick this off with one thing only. Nico Raskin is not in training today, which looks like he's injured. Brilliant. Nico Raskin is out of the Rangers team. Another injury. Raskin and Cantwell both out. That hurts because, well, I say because, you know why it hurts? Because there are two players, big man. Honestly, my brain just froze there. But what I would say is, I would have been more worried about these two being out last season when they were playing great. This season, I mean, no one's really been playing great, to be honest. And maybe this is a time for like Cervantes and Lawrence to like really flourish, those sort of players. So we'll get into it in a wee minute. But we did put this poll up. We got 572 votes. Appreciate that. Rangers have got basically just over 2/3 of the vote, 67%. A draw 8%. And 25% for Real Betis with 14 thumbs up. I'll give my score predictions at the end and my team. But for now, let's dive into the comments. I like what people say. And what are people going to say? Let's find out. WM Stuff says, this team just lost 5-0 to Barca and they're going to absolutely steamroll us. I have lost confidence totally in Rangers' ability. That's a fair enough comment to make. Alex Brown says, the Huns still believe in Santa. They think they're unbeatable. Watch this space. Sorry, haven't stopped laughing since 2012. I'm going to sure there's going to be a Fire Nord. And the Tims still believe they support a decent club, not one shrouded in paedophilia and terrorism. That's completely destroyed there. Rangers says, wow, ironic coming from a Tim, the most obnoxious and deluded fans on the planet. See, this is the channel where we fucking read all the comments. I'm not going to shout bag it and not fucking mention them. They're all getting a mention here. Don't worry about it. Alex Brown says, just now I would catch a hunt. They bite like piranhas. Then Chris says, makes a change from you catching a child. Things are getting serious in the comment section. Is that your best comeback, inbred? Mr. Nice says, or his own sister / mother. Holy shit, oh god. I'll let all you Huns get back to pumping your dogs. Chris says, ah yes, the intertwined family tree of a Tim. This is a well-known thing worldwide. You have the wrong flags up. No, correct flags. Both of our Celtic nations, just like you. You're a Celtic, read your history. Then again, the Huns don't have a history. So there you have it. That is that fun wee comment section in there. I mean, that probably took up half of this video, those comments. Let's see. If you couldn't beat a makeshift Celtic team in a full hunnery, you have no chance against Betis. Keep talking that delusional, or taking that delusional, sorry. Oh, I forgot. You have the brains behind Slippy G. 7 replies. I'm going to expect the same crew in here dishing this guy one. Celtic are pish too, have you forgotten? So with that in mind, I would be less inclined to talk pish. Let's wait and see how you do in Europe before you start slabbers. I feel for the coefficient across the board from all Scottish teams. Me too, mate. Because what are Aberdeen going to do against Frankfurt? Absolutely nothing, man. Ollie Robbie says, my turd's the shiniest in the room. Tim's or Deludinol, the gear. Deludinol is the drug you fannies take. It's a made up word. You can't be Deludinol. You can only be deluded. You fannies is deluded. You think you're the same club. You're never showing an example of a Larkhall high school education. So if you can't beat us, whom you say is pissed, then you must be a lot worse. Do you clowns ever think before opening your mouth and having a bish? Man, that gap's on me. Hopefully next season you'll actually put up a title fight. Pumped and Feyenoord to become the worst Champions League team. Oh no, become the Champions League club who's lost the most 59 matches, 58%. Champions League worst ever team. Yeah, I mean, they're probably not going to mention that. Feyenoord is a team. They play in Rotterdam, you complete tool. As expected, people's fucking opinions on this game. Celtic and Rangers fans slabbering. It's great to read, but come on, we need to talk about fucking Rangers and Real Betis here. I'm all for the slabbering. I mean, I can't be arsed fucking reading that, man. I can't, because you can't win with them. Well, no, I say can't win. You can't have a fucking, I don't even know. Who cares? Like yesterday, right, over in Fog Football, made a fid about Celtic are willing to close these sex abuse cases against, the Celtic Boys Club or whatever, admitting they're the same entity. And some people are commenting, Celtic fans, just saying, Hail, hail, up the Ra in the tricolour. So hold on, their club, right? Here it is. Fucking groundbreaking thing that they're acknowledging this. It's the same entity. All these fucking horrific cases against children and, you know, young adults. And someone is proud of that by commenting, hail, hail up the Ra. I mean, it's fucking sick. That's delusional, man. That is what that is. Zombies are fictional, paedophiles are not. That's what we'll leave it at that. Chris Redhand says, as a Rangers daft individual, I fear our fans are seriously deluded with their optimistic response here. This is the worst performing team since our journey in the lower divisions. We have the players, defence aside for me, but we have a terrible manager at the helm. BEALE, well, I've seen a lot of people say it's like the worst team, and you know what? I think since Gerrard came in, it's the worst team. I think those couple of years before Gerrard, you know, with Pedro or Murty or fucking Warburton, the team was way worse then. I mean, I understand. Maybe some people can't remember how bad it was, but it's not like during those times the Celtic team was fucking great. Like, well, I mean, it had great players. I'm not going to try and say Celtic didn't, right? You know, it had Dembele, Tierney. You know, Scott Brown was a wee bit younger, but we were getting scudded every game. I know you could say, well, recently, to be fair, I've been getting scudded by Celtic, which is true, but that team back then was getting beat off Progress Niederkorn and, you know, didn't have a hope in hell in Europe. I think this is probably the weakest. We're just getting weaker, man. But we're not as bad as that. You know, I wouldn't say this is the worst team we've had in the top flight. It's one of the worst, but it's not the worst. And yeah, I've not got much faith for the Mora, to be honest. But we'll get to my opinions a wee bit later on. Davey G says, 100% mate, no matter how bad Betis played against Barca at the weekend, I feel like we're going to get handed a lesson. I hate saying that, but can only go by what I've seen saw since pre-season, sorry. If Betis turn up, we're humped. Beale's an absolute clown. I can't wait till he's fucked off. Gary says, I agree. Deludit doesn't cover it. I know everyone wants to be staunch, but when you've got a team of shite bags, I mean, they are a team of shite bags, man. Barisic, as real Rangers players, that kind of goes out the window. Plus, a manager that's so incompetent, he signs a ton of strikers when a blind man can see our defence is pathetic and needs completely replaced, not overhauled, apart from Jack Butland. That is, he is quality. Gary, he's replied to Gary by Chris, don't win nothing with 75% of your defence being a guaranteed bomb scare every match, mate. Mind blowing his recruitment decisions out window. Yeah. Honestly, like, you know, we were correct. Like, there's been a lot of talk said that like Lagerbielke and Scales, that's like the worst Celtic centre back partnership ever. But I tell you what, right? See again, I know we didn't do enough against them, right? I'm backing that argument. We were abysmal. But see, watch the game yesterday for them against Feyenoord, and that game, our game, the Old Firm, like they were all right. Scales and Lagerbielke. I mean, can I honestly sit here and say that there's more mistakes in Scales and Lagerbielke than there is in like a Goldson Davies or a Goldson Suter defence? As much as I would love to say, no, defenders are... No, they're fucking not. I think... Well, I can't really take the high ground on that. David G says, pissed the full budget on free strikers and only one was showing any sort of promise. Sent fucking Hadji and sold Sakala. Sakala better than a lot of them. I missed a few sitters, but his numbers were decent. A lot better than Kent's. Not a decent winger brought in. And I don't really have to mention their defence. Beale's a total bell end. I can't even listen to him talk now. As soon as he's gone, the better. I agree, man. Beale has got to go. He's going to have to do a lot to win people over. Like, what I think Beale has got to do to win the majority over is to win this League Cup, and by the next Old Firm, we're like level with him. Even though it relies on Celtic dropping points, I think they will because they're not that good. Mr. Nice, spot on. Lewis says, yous are all delusional. Yes, we haven't hit the standards required at Rangers, but to sack Beale in September is ridiculous. That'll just be more upheaval and put us further behind. It only takes a brilliant 90-minute performance to turn everything around. Well, I mean, does it, mate? I mean, because say we beat Betis 7-0, right? As great as that would be, that does fuck all for us in the league. I mean, alright, gets you a bit of confidence, but we need consistency. We don't need a good 90 minutes. I agree Dessers and Lammers really need to hurry up and show why Beale splashed that kind of money for them, but I'm not panicking yet. As I said, it's only September. The campaign doesn't finish till May/June. Trust in the manager. We are the people, right? I get people, right, who just want to, like, you know, back the manager or back the club, right? Through thick and thin. But for me, people have got to realise that we're shite and that I think for too long we've accepted mediocrity, and 2 trophies and like 11. It's not good enough, man. It's not. I know there's Europa League final in there, and we've came on leaps and bounds since the days of Warburton and the lower leagues, etc. Murty, whatever. Pedro, we've came on leaps and bounds, but what? So we just have to accept that? No, we fucking gifted Celtic 2 in a row. I mean, we won 55, and the board dropped the fucking ball. That should have. We should be going for 4 in a row right now. That's not me taking anything away, right, from Ange and what he did at Celtic, because Ange is a great coach. Evidence is at Tottenham as well, right? It is, but if we were backed properly, I especially in the first season, I don't see how we would have, lost that league, and I would have took going at the Europa League. But here it's all if buts maybes, and we didn't, and we fucking dropped the ball, guys. So yeah. Mr. Nice says, keep drinking the Delutamals. The Delutamal aid. Whilst the rest of us see what's been obvious for ages. Yep. And then 76% the Rangers. The Cope. Laugh my arse off. So, that's just done, guys, with your opinions. As for my opinions, I'm going for a draw. I'm going for a scoring draw. Because no matter how good we'll perform, we'll concede. It is guaranteed. Whether it be a bit of brilliance for Betis or a bit of shite for us at the back, probably the latter, we are going to concede. Right? And they've quality players, man. They really do, and they can punish us. I know, I know we've got Isco, and he's not exactly prime Isco or whatever. They've ever played Bellerin, Guadardo, William Carvalho, Borja Iglesias, whatever, Enrique Iglesias, that guy. They'll be able to punish us. They'll be able to punish us. And I swear to fuck, if we start the game as bad as we did that first half against PSV, even though we went 1-0 up, right, at Ibrox, or play as bad as we did against Celtic, fucking Beale has to go, man. Just set up. See, if we set up positive, right, and we get outplayed and we lose 3-1, I can accept that, but see fucking setting up so negative and still getting beat, I can't, because what's the point of setting up so negative and defensive when we're full fucking shite at the back? There's no point, even though we're shite going forward. Oh man, tough times, but I'm going for 2 each. I'm going to go for Tav and Cyril Dessers to get a goal, because why the hell not? As for my team, Butland, Barisic, Goldson. I'll go with Davies over Suter, why not? Suter. Davies kept a clean sheet. Connor Goldson, Davies never lost a game in the league, domestically or whatever. Tav, then we're in the midfield. See, this is the problem. What in the fuck do you do in the midfield? I'm going to go with Jack and Cifuentes. In front, I'm going to go Tom Lawrence. Off the left, I'm going to go Matondo. Up front, Dessers. And off the right, Kamar Roof. That is my team. Will Beale pick that team? Who knows? Looking forward to it, guys. Will be at the game. There will be reaction after the game. Will it be good? We'll have to wait and see. But until next time, peace.